kindly sit down. Thank you. The Executive Secretary Salvador Villaldia, Senator Alan Peter Cayetano, Undersecretary Catalino Coy, Police Director General Ronald De La Rosa, the families of the Special Action Force 44, beloved workers in government, mga mahal kong kababayan. I have a prepared speech. But as I want to do, I do not read speeches actually. Mas naging sintonado ako sa... Pero mabuti kasi kung basahin ko kasi hindi ako nagpuputang ina. Kaya lang, minsan I have not been, I'm not really up to it, reading speeches. So just let me express what is in my heart, always. Maski saan, kung ano lang ang nasa bitoka ko, na if you want to hear, fine. If not, so be it. Itong Mama Sapano, I would like to lay the predicate. I will address myself to former President Aquino. I do not have any quarrel with you. I do not want to disturb your life now that you are retired. And so with General Purisima and the others, makakilala po tayo. Not really kaibigan because the few times that we met when I was mayor, I do not want to pick a fight at this time in my life. Although ito ng aking one-shot deal also, I am no longer a politician, but just a worker in government, period. Wala na akong, I'm not going to campaign for anybody. I'm not trying to raise somebody else's, well, whatever. Pero ang gusto kong sabihin ng mensahe kayo, because this happened during your time. And there were a lot of investigations from the lower house of Congress, the Senate, pati ho sa inyo, opisina ninyo. But all of these investigations, unfortunately, left a void. Kasi alam ho ninyo, just let me also, I am not the brightest of the lawyers, but you left sa yung investigation, maraming issues na tanong that's hanging. And unless we address the issues and find the reasons why, then makapaghinga na ito ang pamilya ng SAP 44. Otherwise, they will bring to their grave the hurt and agony that they had to endure losing a husband, a father, a brother. Kasi ang investigation kasi, you could have completed it. You could have just simply say, ako yung gumawa nito. Ako yung nag-order. But I left it to Purisima to do the direction. But I made the crucial decision, and maybe along the way, I was also giving my inputs with the sense of being in charge, the highest official there. Kung nilabas sila ninyo at ang sekreto why, because maraming tanong eh. Na si lawyer, tama yung sinabi, and I'd like to adapt the same question. Bakit pinadala ang SAF? When SAF is geared, organized and geared into the service to meet the challenges of urban terrorism. Urban is urban, dito lang yan sa siyudad. But maybe on a special occasion, sent to augment the Armed Forces of the Philippines. Eh yung terrain doon, hindi alam ng pulis. Bakit karaming divisions doon halos, ilan ba? Almost ilang brigade na doon. And they are practically surrounding the Mama Sapano area. Bakit hindi nyo ginamit ang army? And why was it under wraps? At bakit niyo tinago na actually it was an operation of the CIA? Kaya totoo, at far from the highway, nandoon yung chopper. And he had to delude the nation that after the Marwan finger was cut, it was delivered dito sa Krami for the forensics. When as a matter of fact, yung helicopter na yun ang nagdala doon sa just for validation to confirm that it was indeed Marwan. Bakit nyo tinago yun? And why the police? Why not the army with the artillery? At bakit kayo pumasok? Because under the agreement, if you want to arrest a criminal, not rebellion connected, you have to inform the MILF. Kung pumasok kayo doon, it was really a violation. That is why na-stymie kayo. And ma'am, si Delis, I do not want to, belabor. Ikaw yung peace negotiator. And para sa akin, ikaw yung nagpigil kay Pinoy na wag because war will break out. Because then you have violated the agreement that you should not enter MILF territory. Bakit din nyo sabihin, kaya kayo pinigilan ninyo ang air assets? There is Davao City, it's about 40 minutes away. Then there's the Awang and there's the Jansan, Tog, Kasap. The fighting started in the wee hours, in the dawn of the day, until midnight. Bakit ni isang rocket lang naman ay wala kayong hinulog? Ano I said na wag kasi we will break. So why did you enter into an operation which was really placing in jeopardy the lives? Because at the end of the day, you would have decided not to send in. Kayo nagputukan na pinigilan ninyo because alam ninyo, and alam ni Delis that you have violated. And kung ganon, inisip ninyo hindi ninyo kaya uli. Because then, war would be declared. Yan ang nangyari. So where's the 5 million? Bakit taguin yung pera? So the 5 million went to whom? To one man? Okay. But tell the truth. Ilan pa naman yung 5 million o $25 million sa isang buhay ng tao? Total, government can always answer for that if anything goes wrong. But who was so interested in the money? That gamitin mo ang pulis. Kaya ako ng mayor, nagalit ako. And Mr. President, in that meeting, I do not want to insult you. President Aquino, I'm just telling you the truth. Para sa, matapos na nga ito Matapos na ito, I will begin with my statement. Remember that day, I was also in Zamboanga. You arrived there because there was a bombing the previous day. Or was it that day? Ako, I must tell you the truth. Wala nang pakurnihan. I was there to campaign. But you knew of my presence. You requested Rojas to call the police to contact me to go to Andrews Air Base. Then you requested me to be brought into the command conference. alam ko na something was wrong. Yung katabi kong general, binulungan na ako. Something horrible happened. At kayong dalawa, sabi ko na totoo, para lumabas na. Kayong dalawa ni Rojas, I've said about 4 times, there was always, we were not talking about anything. By the way, yung nandoon tayo sa command conference. You went back and forth sa doon sa kwarto na maliit sa where then I could, alam mo, hindi naman tayo bata eh. So hindi rin ako magano, but I've been trained to watch the demeanor of persons. Trabaho ko sa korte yan eh. Every time that you went out of that room, I could see in your faces I cannot describe. Ayakong insultuhin ko kayo, but I could sense that something was really, really, really bad happened. Alam mo, Mr. President, ganito yan. Nung nag-upo ka, at medyo nalaman na ng lahat, ikaw, Rojas, si Bing Climaco, mayor ng Zamboanga ako. Yung aide ko si Bong nasa likod. Pero yung umupa ka tapos sinabi mo doon sa isang general, kung ikaw ang nandoon, anong dapat gawin? You know, Mr. President, I will not characterize your behavior. But you have noticed that I just stood and I said, Mr. President, medyong hilong-hilo pa ako sa biyahe. Can I beg the indulgence to leave? Bakit? Patay na tapos may tanongin ka ng isang general na, anong dapat mong gawin kung nandoon ka? I was really, sorry to say, I'd be honest. And you can criticize me for this, or whatever. This is a democracy, and you can also, I was really pissed off. Sinisan ko yung si Bong, sabi ko, umalis tayo dito. By the patay na lahat, mabuhay, mabaho na nga eh. Tapos sabihin mo, isang kung ikaw ang nagpunta doon, remember mo kung sino yung general na tinuro, what would you have done? Ano dapat anong gawin mo? So, una-una, you have to answer to the nation, bakit ang police? What's so special about the police action? And why was Purisima at that time already suspended? Hindi mo mabula kasi tinanong ko lahat yung mga opisyal. Tinanong ko, sabi ko, halika dito. Sabihin ninyo sa akin ano ang nangyari. Totoo. They were taking orders from Purisima. Obviously, under your authority. Kasi kung si Purisima kasi noon, nakadikit na agad ikaw. Because you were so dependent on Purisima for everything, and you even forgave him for all of his sins sa corruption. Ayaw kong buksan yan. If I want to dig, I will dig, but I will not look for cases. Ikaw, General Purisima, hindi tayo magkalaban, pero do not, alam mo na, isang katutak rin ang kasalanan mo sa pulis. And even sa corruption. But I can assure you, that will never happen to me. Hindi tayo papayag. Hindi ko bastusin yung mga pulis. But I do not even ask or plead for their loyalty. I do not need it. I am just a worker in government. Mga military, pag ayaw nila na sa akin, bahala kayo. Just say the word. Pati na yung bata-bata. De La Rosa, kasi yan ang kilala ko. Coy was also my chief of police noon. Nauna lang si Lito. So these were the guys that to me were honest and can be trusted. Kaya silang kinuha ko ng, hindi man ako nasyonal. So yung ibang pulis, sorry na lang. Because hindi kita kilala eh. Yung mga kilala ko lang, itunuro ko doon sa gobyerno, whom I can trust. Pedea is Gerald Lapena. He was also the chief of police. And he was my choice RD nung panahon ni Arroyo. Yeah, kasi kung hindi ito masagot, putang ina, walang katapusan to. Every now and then I get letter, makita kung saan ako mayor, and then they would confront me. It bugs me really, because that is something which I am not responsible for. And yet, I have to answer this question because I am now what used to be you. At kasalanan ko, hindi. It is now, it behooves upon now for me to find out. Let it be brought to the open. It was an American adventure with the cooperation of some and apparently with your blessing. Sinabi mo, pawis na pawis ka sa TV. And you were so stressed, and I said, kasalanan ko yun. But it is not enough. Sabihin ng Pilipino, sabihin mo sa akin kung paano ka nagkasala. At anong ginawa ninyo, bakit you fed the soldiers to the lion's den to be eaten by death. Kung isa, dalawa lang sana, then I could just say, you know guys, that's the life of a soldier. Wala naman, do not expect that you take your oath as a young man and you're assured of a retirement alive. Along the way, you have to face so many challenges. And if by chance, hanggang dyan lang ang destiny mo sa buhay, then so be it. Binili ninyo. Pero okay lang yan. Everybody is willing to die for this nation. I'm willing to die for this nation. And not because I want to show off that I'm brave, no. Not that's nothing to do with it. It's something to do with just being a Filipino. And if you are called upon to die for your country, then it's going to be an honor for me. We were not all given the chance like Rizal to die honorably being shot for the values that he stood for our country. I wish we could have that opportunity, but we don't have it. But at least we must be ready to face when the moment comes, especially if it is in the service of the nation. What went badly, horrible result was, hindi kasi lumabas ang totoo eh. Napenas or at saka yung, so they're asking, bakit dalawa lang ang valor? Lahat naman yung namatay. Nagpaputok rin. Of course, they had the enemy on the crosshair of their. They directed the direction of their arms in the line of fire. So, I am asking De La Rosa, to this new guys, Lito, study the matter very carefully. and looked at if it's sauce for the gander, it should be sauce for the goose. Pili-pili, patay yung patay. So look into it. I'm directing you now. And give me the result within probably at the end of the month. Total, nandyan na yung records. Hindi na kailangan mag-investigate. Look at the records of the Senate and everything. And if you think, as a soldier, that the 44 deserved the valor, then recommended, and I would give it to them, all of the soldiers of the 44. Carries with it certain privileges befitting the death of your loved one serving the country. And I will create a commission of 7, kagaya na Agraba Commission noong panahon ni Marcos. I will appoint men of integrity and honor. And kung tanggapin nila, then I'll choose mostly the justices of the Supreme Court. Maybe a few of from the civilian sector. Maybe a lawyer. Ayaw kong mag-recommend na kilala ko. I will not recommend anybody. That has always been my policy. Kaya walang ito, nandyan man sila lahat buhay. Walang lumalapit sa akin for assignment or yung promotion. Pag pumunta ka, itatapon ko yung papel mo. Just like what I used to do when I was mayor. Pag may negosyo ka sa Davao, maglapit ka sa akin. Denied. When I was a fiscal, pumunta ka sa opisina ko, kausapin mo ako. Filed yung kaso. I do not entertain. So I will appoint only persons whom I do not know. And you can check it out. They will be independent in all aspects. They are free to summon, and as president of the executive department, I will order you to honor the process. I will bestow upon that commission the powers that was exactly given to the Agraba Commission yung panahon sa pagkamatay ni Aquino. And let us see. Maybe I'll just give him nandyan, ready naman lahat yan. Nandyan na yung papel of the at the end of the year, and we can have the truth. From the time the plan was maybe be hatched, who were the guys who went to President Aquino to talk about this thing. Maybe you can call the Embassy of the American, what was your role there, and to whom the money was given. Di pa deny ang Amerika, kaya ayaw ko yan. Kasi pagka alam niyo, lalo na kayo, karamihan, pumunta kayo ng Amerika, I'm not trying to say anything, but sometimes in a misplaced value, you adopt a certain loyalty to the Americans. Stop it. Stop it. Hindi mo kailangan punta ng Amerika para maging magandang sundalo ka, hopefully. But because of that, minsan baski sa armed forces, yung nila, and they have some, sa akin, ambivalent. Ito si Duterte, komunista, but bakit na ininsulto yung Amerikano maraking tulong? Is that so? Really? Kayo napunta ng Amerika. Kayo ikaw ba to? Are we really treated like the way they treat each other? Nakita mo hanggang ngayon, maraming bigotry and everything. At saka may ina-atake ko. May problema tayo. Which is the lesser evil? Yung dito nagluluto ng shabu at pinakain mo sa anak namin? O itong mga pulis na may tinamaan yung bala kasi pag lumabas yun sa barrel of the gun, hindi mo yung mapigilan. And sometimes it can really hit innocent persons. But even in the law, if you are in the performance of your duty at ang ginamit mo for auto, Pag tinamaan yung 1,000 namatay, that is only civil liability which the government has to pay. But there is no criminal liability. Performance of duty. Kung hindi ka nag-perform ng duty, lasing ka, ibang pulis, wala ka nang ginawa kundi mag-abuso, then, pagputok mo ng isang putok, iyo lahat yan. Because wala sa trabaho mo. Yan ang tandaan mo lang. Pag nagputokan dyan mo, wala itong pulis. Ang ginagawa itong gagong to, lasing. Yung lahat na namatay, kanya yun. O sinabi, anong ginawa? Siya, may barilan. Exchange of fire. At bakit itong mga pulis mas maraming patay ngayon? Kasi sa panahon ko, nagtatrabaho yung mga yan. Doon, yung mga pulis, pag may raid na mga politiko noon, tawag, dito, the seat of power. President, yung paalisin mo yan, masyadong istorbo. So yung police assigned doon or transfer ka. That will not happen in my term. Mabutit na lang nanalo ako na halos walang tulong ng tao. Ng leader rather. Tao lang ang akin. Alam ninyo yan. Hindi niyo ako kilala. But I knew that I was popular sa police kasi word of mouth. Because sila ganon sa Davao. Trabaho ka. Akong bahala sa iyo. When I said destroy the enemy, because there is a war. When you destroy the enemy, you kill and destroy. Ano pa naman klaseng gera yan? Police operation. 4 million slaves. Mabuti pa nag-slaves lang sa Middle East doon sa African slavery market. Pag nabili mo ang slave, mapapatrabaho mo pa. Tangina itong Pilipino gago mo, anong gawain natin dyan? Ang sabihin mo, mas importante. May maintindihan yung Amerika. Tapos sila ngayon si Trump. Mr. President, you're doing it right, you're okay. Yung isa naman, this thing is seriously wrong. How you care the human rights. So, anong asal? Asal ni Obama ang sundin ko o asal ni Trump? Si Trump doing it all right. May message ako sa yung briefer ko. Kasi yung Miss USA, sabi niya, President Trump, sending his warm felicitations. Pangumusta. Sabi ko rin, sabihin mo sa kanya, okay rin. Pero hindi ako pumunta doon sa inauguration. Hindi naman ako niyaya. Hindi, wag. Hindi ko marin sila niyaya. Tayo-tayo naman dito ang Pilipino. I don't need them. It's about time you disabuse your mind about the colonial. This is the briefing. Message from U.S. President Donald J. Trump as relayed through Miss Universe. Ang kandidata nila, Paula Shugart. Before Ms. Shugart flew to the Philippines, U.S. President Trump requested her to extend his best regards to President Duterte. According to Ms. Shugart, U.S. President Trump supports the Duterte administration and had requested her to relay this message to him. Yung kay Obama, you are now, we recommend your criminal prosecution before the International Criminal Court. Tanginang ulol. Nung nabasa ko yung batas, hindi pala sila membro ng International Criminal Court. Yung pagkagago ng... Kaya, bakit mo gawain sa akin yan? Why do you do that? Hindi ka pala membro, tapos you reprimand me in public. Who are you? You go to hell. Ayaw ko kung nandoon na. Kung ganun kayo magsalita. Tapos sabihin, we will cut your assistance. Pati yung baril suspended, Sos Mariusep. Sabi ng China, okay pa. And Putin. He said, may totoo yan. I'm saying it in public. You will have everything that you need to fight terrorism and the drugs. I'll wait for you. Sabi ko, not at this time because it's really cold. I cannot stand cold. Sabi ko, but Mr. President, inshallah, I will visit you. Maybe springtime. But there will never be time na pupunta ako ng Amerika. I swear. Baski pakilala ako sa lahat ng Miss Universe doon. Kayo na lang. Tiis na lang ako ng mga Pilipina. Maganda pa, mabango pa. Sus, kumakwento ko lang sa inyo. I'm not trying to be derogatory, but it just fit. It's nothing to do. Yung Pilipino lang. Hindi niyo ako nakita. Kasi congressman kayo, magtanong kayo. Pagkagabi, maghanap ng maghintay na lang ako. Nothing beats the Pilipina. Maganda, mabango. Lahat na. So, yung magaganda may nakita ako kanina na wala naman. Baka. Bibiro lang yan. Huwag yung biyuda. Ayaw ko yung sila. Yung mga kapatid na walang commitment. Magpatawa na lang tayo. So you will have that. I'm requested Secretary Mijaldea to study the matter very carefully. I'll give the two guys, General Coy and General Batoto. Matagal pa naman. At the end of the month, maybe wala na kayong basahin eh. I mean, you do not need any materials other than what you have now. So just review it and think, ponder on it, sleep on it, and then come up with because my drift, ang ko is to also grant the Medal of Valor. Then I will set a day. It will be known as a day of remembrance for the SAF 44. Sabi ko na, kasi maraming memorial dito, memorial circle, memorial puneraria, marami na, memorial na cemetery. Ibahin naman natin, mas maganda, a day of remembrance. Di ba? Ayaw lang ninyong believe sa akin eh. Kinig-kinig dyan sa ba. But ang importante yung the highest honor that I can give really, ako ba personal, the highest is to award them the Medal of Valor. Okay, so I invited you to break bread with me, and I'm supposed to be the last speaker. Is dinner ready? Masarap ang pagkain. Baka 3 putahe lang nagagay noon. Dito kasi, sa totoo lang, because this is not my money, dito, pag niyaya kita, it's only 1 ulam, sabaw, pati kanin. Yan lang talaga ang order ko. I do not order yung, kasi hindi natin pera eh. So, even yung mga ambasador, magkain sila. Sabi niya, ano yan? Sabi ko, inununan. Bisaya ako. Tapos magsabi, what's inunan? Medyo makalimutan ko yung Tagalog ko. Ano nga, iyawang pangalan nitong luto nito? So, inunan, paksiw. Pero dito, expert pag kumain ka dito ng isda, milagro na talaga mabuto ka. Kung maboto ka, ibig sabihin, kalaban mo yung, patayin mo yung ship. The bond here is really very great. You can, they always do it cleanly. But I have ordered maybe something more than to, and I'd like to, I know that you almost lost your appetite. Let us just remember them in a very special way. And I would even say that, God, please remember these 44. They were all good men, and they sacrificed their lives for the country. And please do not forget their families. They have a long way to go, especially the children. May you be there always to take care of them, as they no longer have the father to guide them. But ako naman, somebody will give you a card. Whatever reason, sa lahat ng sundalo, gano'n ang ginagawa ko. Lamang punta ako ng mga hospital para sa sundalo, police. There's 3 numbers there. For anything, may problema ka, hindi mo kaya, huwag kayong ma-insulto, ha? Do not be offended. Hospital, minsan cancer, gano'n, o relative mo, o tatay mo. If you think hindi ninyo kaya, at lumay bang katulong, pumunta kayo sa akin. And that goes for every policeman and army man in the entire country. Yung hindi ninyo kaya, dito, tapon sa akin. At dasal tayo sa Diyos that everything will be all right in this country. We are improving. Look at the bow. Sabi nila, killer ako. But look at the bow. Earlier sinabi ko, do not destroy my city. Do not destroy the youth of my city, because I will kill you. When I became president, sinabi ko yan. Do not destroy the Philippines with drugs. I will kill you. And if you deprive us of our youth, gawin mong gago the next generation, talagang papatayin kita. And when I say, I declared war. I did not order the police for a police operation. No. I said, destroy the apparatus of the... May apparatus yan. Kung mayroong maraming drugs dyan, walang na-distribute, walang kwenta yung negosyo na, then it is not a problem. But kung may drugs, maraming, sabi nila mga mahirap lang, I don't, itong mundo umiikot. And it will never stop even for a millionth of a second to understand. Ako kasi mahirap lang, ang nanay ko, tatay ko, hold upper, nanay ko, hostess lang. Hindi makinig. There's the multitude of people in this, marami tayong problema. But when it reaches to the core of the interest of my country, pagpasensyahan talaga tayo. When it is an issue now of my country, the welfare of my country, pasensyahan talaga tayo. Kaya sinabi ko yung mga pare na, sabi ko, which is more important to you? The rest of the innocents to be destroyed, and the 4 million now. Puro ito, they entered it. Alam nila masisira ang utak nila. Alam nila magluluto sila, mamamatay talaga sila. Tapos every mass, okay, maghanap kayo ng ibang reliyon, wala kang Katoliko. Totoo. Yung Katoliko, mga bishops. They knew that they were not supposed to receive anything from government. At panahon ni Arroyo, they asked, Pajero, mga putang ina, tumanggap ang mga ulol. And they enjoyed. They didn't bother to say sa parokya ko, maraming gutom, maraming... It was pure graft and corruption. Nandyan sa Constitution, no public money will be spent for any religion. Kayo pa una-una kayo ng expose. Nadala ba yung libro? I do not have it. Yung libro ng pare. So I'll make you a deal. Basahin ninyo itong libro na ito. And if I feel that halos lahat nakabasa na ninyo, then go back to me and tell me binastos ko ang reliyon ko at nagsisinungaling ako. And I will resign. I will resign. Walang. Sabi ko nga, am I exceedingly happy to be president? I'll give you this answer. I do not need it at this time of my life. Matanda na. Yung mga clapping of the hands, mga Duterte, that started 23 years ago because I was mayor for 23 years. Tapos na ako dyan sa mga applause, mga... It does not mean anything to me at all. Pero ako, I run, then it is my obligation to trabaho ako. Pero takot-takutin ako. Kudita, yung mga House Duterte, pati yung mga pare. Ito, pareho mga pala tayong tarantado. Basahin niyo yung libro na yan. Ang opening remark, si Bacane. Putang inang Bacane yan, dalawa pa lang asawa. Pareho ko. Parang mayor yun ng buang. Tapos kung magsalita itong mga unggoy na to. Tang ina. Sila lahat. Basahin mo yan. It's by Rufo. It's called Altar Secrets. Secrets of the Altar or Altar. Nandyan lahat. Sex, corruption, politics. Siya yung narrator ng CBCP. He's a writer. Diyan sa nagkukover ng binulgar niya lahat. Wala dito. It's written by Rob. It's online. I'll give everyone a copy if I can get one. Basahin ninyo yan. Ngayon, kung magsabi kayo, pag nabasa ninyo, nagkamali ako, nanguiting mag-resign ako. Nakatalikod ng ano. Altar of Secrets, Sex, Politics, and Money in the Philippine Catholic Church. Seller ito, online. Aris Propo. Pinulgar niya lahat. Basahin ninyo to. Pagkatapos kong sabihin ninyo, nagsinungaling ako, at wala yung, how do you say the basis in Tagalog? Wala kayong karapatan magmura. Magre-resign na po ako. Walang problema. Pero kung ito, pag nabasa nito, sabihin ko sa mga bishops ng conference, marami kayo eh. Pareho man pala ang baho natin, babae, ganon. Eh, puro kayo korupsyon. Oh, wala ako sa pera. Sa babae lang. Medyo limitado yung akin. Samunin ko kayong lahat bishops conference. Mag-resign tayo bukas sabay-sabay. Okay? Resign. Ako mauna. I will deliver my letter of resignation. Hintayin ninyo kayong media. On bended knees, ilagay ko sa Rizal, dyan sa Luneta. As a Filipino. Oh. Lagay ko dyan. Pulutin ninyo. Provided lahat ng bishops, mag-resign kayo. Mag-resign kayo, pareho lang ang baho natin. Andito lahat. Oh. Pati yung mga seminaryo ninyo, paano ninyo pinag... May kami yung mga bakla. Iligay mo doon sa seminaryo, o di patay lahat. Pare, Ateneo ako. Yun o sa Ateneo. Kung sino sa Ateneo siya, diba? Every Friday, mass yan, tapos confession. Dinodokot pa kami noon ng pare. Maniwala ka. Yung cabinet na yan, ang classmate ko dyan, 2, 3 kami. Kung mag-usap kami, because yung iyo mas malaki kasi nihipo ka kasi na pare araw-araw. Tangina, kayo nag-umpisa eh. Sige daw, be. Explain to me. Ito, writer ninyo ito, CBCP narrator ninyo. Pauna-una kayo. Ako walang problema. Magsabi, I challenge you now. I challenge the Catholic Church. You are full of shit. At mabaho rin kayong lahat. Corruption and all. Yun lang pagtanggap ninyo, paggamit, paghingi ninyo ng pajero. Hindi na kayo nahiya sarili ninyo. Ang kamahal-mahal niyang putang ina na maraming Pilipino wala pang kain. Kaya sabi ko, one day, pag hindi na, I will write a book. Hypocrisy. Lahat yan, politician, nagmamakalinis, manwari, pero kayo ang starring dyan. I will start from the day nung bata pa kami. Yan. Gusto ninyo, hintayin ninyo. Pag nabasa na ng buong Pilipinas, mga Katoliko, at sinabi nila, sa amin ng mga tao dito, mali ako, hindi tama ang ginawa ko, pagmumura sa inyo publicly. What's wrong with that? Kami kung tawagin ninyo kami, kayo mga politician, corrupt, dirty, gano'n. O kayo. So bakit kayo? O sinong tao na ayaw nila magtakot sa inyo dahil sa politika? Tangina ninyo. During the last meeting de Avance sa Luneta, nakinig ako. Sabi ko, well, si mga bishops, they were coming out very strong against me. Sabi ko, well, let this be a plebiscite. Kayong mga Katoliko na gustong pumunta ng langit, sumunod kayo sa mga tunto ng bishop na yan. Kayong lahat na gustong sumali sa akin sa impyerno, dito tayo. Oh, I won by, 16 million, with the 6 million majority. Inaatake ninyo ako, anong nangyari sa pamulitika ninyo? Di talo kayo. So ngayon, ako na naman. Takot man ang Pilipino. Walang politiko magmura sa inyo. Ako lang. Kasi bata pa kami, alam ko na ang trabaho ninyo, mga putang ina kayo. Nga pa style ninyo. Matagal ko na talaga itong tinatago, mga letse kayo. Pag may namatay, ayaw ninyong basbasan o magmisa kayo pagkalinggo. Ngayon, Sunday, wala. Nagmamadali yung mga mahirap sa buhay kasi mabaho na ang patay, ang kaya nilang bayaran lang 1 o 2 araw na ang pag-imbalsama. O di sabihin, pagalitan, wag! Pinauwian. Bukas na. Linggo, wala. Pagdating doon sa simbahan, mabaho na, murahin ninyo. Ilabas yan. Mabaho na yan. Tapos, pagtapos, bis-bis, magbayad pa. Buti pa naman kung saan yung tubig. Sa pusit lang yan eh. Bas-bas. Wala ka ng bas-bas. Puro chlorine yan. Maghanap kayo ng ibang. But there is God. You better cultivate a relationship between you and God at mas mamalapit. Huwag kayo niyan pakumpisal-kumpisal. Kasi ang harap ninyo yung mga buang na yan, minsan umaga walang toothbrush. Magsalita kayo malapit, ang baho ng mga bunganga. Gusto mo sabihin, ano bang kinain mo kagabi? Ulam ba talaga? Ulam-ulaman lang. Hawak-hawak ng ustiya. Sabihin ko, ang kamay mo, bebe. Iba ba ng amoy niyan? Kung ano-anong pinaghawakan niya, babe. Ako lang talaga. Ako lang ang, sa paningin ko, ako lang ang nagmura sa inyo. Kasi, panahon na na dapat rin kayong murahin. Matagal na kayong lording ito, mga cross na mga bishop na gold. Putang ina, si Kristo ba pinako ng gold cross? Ang bigat, may mga bato pa. Samantala yung, akala ko ba mahirap yun si Jesus Christ? Kung mag-painting Last Supper, kita mo yung painting ng Last Supper, kala mo nagpista ang mga buang. Yun pala, nag-inuman lang. Mag-Last Supper ka, si Jesus Christ, portrayed dyan parang, may Diyos, pero wag tayo magbulahan dito. Kung painting mo si Jesus Christ, mukhang happy. Totoo. Mayroon bang tao na patayan kinabukasan, may panahon ka pa magtawa-tawa dyan? Kalukuha itong Katoliko. Ito sabihin ko, ang asawa ko, Baptist. So, nung kampanya, wala man akong pera. So, yung nirerenta ko na aeroplano, purot-purot. Minsan, nawalaan pa ng break doon sa Zamboanga. Nawalaan ng break, diretso-diretso na. Kasi yun naman ang pinakamura. Tapos, panginang hira mo. Wala akong hiningi na tulong. Kalaban ko ang simbahan. Anyat Taiwan. At alam ninyo na minumura ka na yung mga parang. Madali lang man nga kasi. Yung you use the pulpit during the campaign. Yung mag-atake ka. Kasi may, kasi mayor, tingnan mo Davao. Kaya nakapunta ng Davao. Tingnan mo gaano kalinis. Lumabas ka ng gabi sa Davao. Sabi nila, wala kasi pinagpapatay. Eh di, mabuti. Mabuti na bakit may sakripisyo yung inosente. Ayan, polis na yan. Ano ang direksyon ko sa kanila? Ayan si Kuy Buhay pati. Palakarin ninyo ang inyong asawa at anak. Papasyalin mo ng alas 12 hanggang alas 4. Pag umuwi ng bahay na walang molestya, walang kabastusan na gawa sa kanila at buhay, yan ang standard na sundin ninyo. Pag hindi ninyo kaya, Koy, wag mong tanggapin yung maghanap kayo ng iba. Yun ang standard. Kaya hanggang ngayon, ganun yan. Pag may nangyari dyan, naglakad, tatawagin ko ang station commander. Pero ako, sa police, tanungin mo yan sila. Yung ano yung peace and order ko, binibigay ko sa kanila. Down to the last precinct commander, sabihin ko sa inyo, 15,000 lahat yan. Buwan-buwan. Sila, sabihin ko, baka hindi nyo ginamit doon sa statement of assets and liabilities ninyo. Hindi ko lang sabihin magkano binigay ko sa inyo. Lito. Siguro baka hindi mo rin binigay doon sa ano mo. Kaya ako, pati ako, hindi ako maloko ng pulis. Nagbibigay ako ng bonus Christmas. Hindi ko pinapayagan yung pulis. Huwag mo akong, walang ginawa yung mayroon ako magpasyal doon. Sige lang, tungits. Bigyan mo ng pera, isugal yan. Ako every time, tanungin mo yan sila. Tanungan taga Davao. Dito, asawa mo. Wala kang asawa, nanay pati tatay mo. Wala ka dalawa, maghanap ka ng asawa ngayon, pagkasalan mo. Kasi yun, doon ibigay ko yung... Hindi yan sila nakakahawak ng pera sa akin. Police, walang ginawa kung hindi mo... Magsugal dyan sa istasyon. Bigyan mo ng pera, isugal Manila. Pero yun ang pang araw-araw na butt of the matter. Iba naman itong istorya na, patayin mo ang pulis na purpose. So the best way to find out the truth is that it should not come from my mouth. I'm just suggesting to you what is the appropriate is. Then it is up to the commission now to find out the truth. Ano yung siyala? Lula ko kasi maranaw. Inshallah, we will find out the truth. Maraming salamat po.
Maraming salamat po, mahal na Pangulong Duterte.